My Comics. You know, you gotta love it. Even though every single box, for the most part, is labeled, but you can never remember what's inside. That's okay. It's like a mystery unboxing to remember what you have in those old boxes of comic books. Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do another episode of My Comics. That's right, fans, this is the video series where I take my short boxes or long boxes of comics and I go through them and see what's inside of them, because I haven't seen what's inside those boxes in a very long time. So the series is a lot of fun. If you guys are new to the series, welcome. And if you are just returning, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing part 2 of my DC long box unboxing, if you want to call it that, okay? To see which DC comic books I have in this extremely large long box. So let's continue, shall we? All right, guys, I'm back. Here we go. So the last time we left off in this box, we had New 52 Wonder Woman. That was the last issue that we saw. So when I pick out this first issue of the second part, we come across which looks like the possible Green Lantern run from the New 52. This was written by Geoff Johns and I want to say Meineke, but I know that's not how you say his name. But it looks like that was the artwork in these books at the time. So here we have number 1 with Sinestro on the cover and his Green Lantern ring, right? So you're like, whoa, Sinestro's Green Lantern? Well, that's pretty cool. So then here you have issue 2 as he's doing battle against the Yellow Lanterns. Now, remember, when Geoff Johns did this run, Green Lantern was at its finest, right? So now we don't even, we have a Hal Jordan book and it's ending, and we're getting the Black Stars, and we don't even have a Green Lantern Corps book out in DC, which is kind of sad. All right, so here is issue number 3. So we have On the Run from the Sinestro Corps. So that's issue 3 of the series. Again, all done by Johns. Here is issue number 4. Check out that cover. Really cool stuff, man. Here is issue number 5. Okay. Here is issue 6. At the Mercy of Sinestro. So, is he turning evil? Is he no more a Green Lantern? Is he becoming an asshole once again? Here is issue number 7. Okay. So we got the Indigo Tribe, or whatever they were. Then here is issue 8. Powerless and On the Run. So that's pretty cool too. And then we have issue 9. Drowning in the Madness of the Black Hand. Now, obviously, I read Blackest Night, like most people have done, and it was really cool. So then here we get to see the return of the Black Hand in this series. Check out this cover right here, The Revenge of the Black Hand. Just awesome artwork, great cover art here. The detail in it was just beautifully done. And then we have issue 12 of the series. Okay. The Blackness Reaches Earth. Then we have this. The Rise of the Third Army. So that's where all those creatures were formed. They didn't have mouths and stuff like that. Here we have Simon Baz, the Guardians, all that stuff going on there. And then here we have issue 14. Simon Baz in there again. So here in issue 15, we get to see the continuation of Simon Baz, his story, I guess, where he came from and all that other stuff. But right now, it's like, where is Simon Baz? I don't even know. Is he on a specific JL team? Here is issue 16 as they continue to focus on the character. Okay. And then here is issue 17, where we get to see all the different lanterns. And then we get to see the wrath of the first lantern begins. So that's pretty cool. And then here we have Trapped in the Land of Death. This is issue 18. That's a pretty intense cover right there. All right. And then here we have issue 21. I don't know where 19 and 20 are. I'm sure I have it somewhere. Maybe it's in another box. But we have that as everyone is clamoring over Hal Jordan, which I think is pretty cool. And then here is issue 22, as we have LaFleeze on the cover. He's always cool. He's always like, mine, mine, mine. New recruits. So that's pretty cool. Then we have an unbagged issue of issue 23. Without a ring, he has no chance, right? Battling a Star Sapphire. Then here is issue 24, as we get to learn about Relic and his whole history and the source wall and all that stuff. Philip Tan did the cover for this particular one, and Robert Venditti at this point is writing this book. He's writing it on issue 23, and he's here on issue 22. I just took note of that. So I feel like here is issue 21 also was Robert Venditti. So the Wrath of the First Lantern was this last story of Geoff Johns' run, and Venditti then took it over. So then we have issue 25. And then we have issue 29, Abandon All Hope. So I think this was like the end of the Blue Lanterns, except for the one main character that's left. And then we have issue 30, okay, of that New 52 run. Here is issue 31. Okay, we have that. And then we skip over to issue 39. Where are the other issues? I don't know. They're somewhere lost in this collection. So as we continue to do this series, they might be unboxed. So we'll see. All right, so that's issue 39. Faces the verdict of the Guardians. And then here is issue 40. And now this is when things start to, you know, it says Green Lantern no more. So now this is when the Green Lantern series starts to take a turn. What's it called? Hal Jordan actually sits there and like gets this power glove, and he portrays all his lanterns, and then he goes on his own, and it's just like it says, it's like Renegade, okay? And so that's what happens in this story arc, and it's just so off the wall. So you don't see any other lanterns and stuff like that, and I just felt like this is when DC Comics, when it came to the New 52, started losing its way. Okay, here is issue 43 as we deal with Relic once again, and then you got Hal Jordan with long hair, and he wears this trench coat, and he's got that power glove, right? And then here we go once again, we bring back Black Hand because, you know, again, he was part of the Blackest Night, so we have that one. And then we have issue 46 as we continue the story with Relic and the Black Hand, so that whole thing continues right there. Alright, so let me take this stack off. Okay. And then we go to issue 47, which takes a break from the Relic thing because I got the Harley's Black Book. And then we have 47, which has Darwin on the cover, so that is pretty cool. I like how it's just like black and white. I think it's cool. It's got that cartoon like look, just awesome. So that's 47. And then we jump over to 49, and then we have Sonar Strikes. Pretty lame at this point, if I must say so. And then we have I guess it's a couple annuals here. So we have issue number 2. All right, once again, we're still dealing with freaking Relic. And then issue number 4. Okay, so we have Tales of Hal Jordan, and then you got the issue 0 run right there with Simon Baz and his gun. Why do you need a gun when you have a power ring? That makes no sense. But anyway, who knows? All right, so then you have a book that's written by Tom Taylor, and then you have Green Lantern Corps, Edge of Oblivion. Now, Tom Taylor writes a great series. I don't quite remember exactly what happened in this series. Who knows? But there it is. That's number 1. There's number 2. Here's number 3 with the cool lenticular cover. So we have that there. So that's pretty cool. Then you have the issue 0 with Guy Gardner on there. And if you hear my dog barking, I don't know why he's barking, but he won't shut up. So I apologize. Then we have number 1, New 52, the Green Lantern Corps. Okay. Now you wonder, well, man, why do you have so many Green Lantern books? Well, Green Lantern, Hal Jordan and Kyle Rayner are my 2 favorite like DC characters. Like I love the Green Lantern Corps in all of them. I think it's awesome characters. All right, and then we have issue number 2. This one's written by Peter J. Tomasi. That's a pretty cool cover as they're being impaled. It's pretty dark. Then we have issue 3. Beware of the Ring Slayers. But took a page from me because I'm the Spider Slayer. And then there's the Ring Slayers. All right. Then we have issue number 4. As we have War Crimes. All right. Then we have issue number 5. That's a pretty cool cover. Then we have issue 6. Lock and load it, baby. That's a pretty awesome cover. That's pretty sweet. And then we have Green Lantern Corps issue 13. So I probably took a break from the series, maybe because it wasn't that great. And then I picked it up because it ties into the Rise of the Third Army stuff. Okay. Next we had issue 14. Again, Rise of the Third Army. So that's why I sat there and collected it. Issue number 15 of the series as well. Issue number 16. More Simon Baz. We're really pushing him at this point. And issue 17. This is a cool cover, man. Wrath of the First Lantern, Part 2 in the Green Lantern Corps. This is issue 17, written by Peter J. Tomasi and the New 52. Yes, so we have that. Then we have issue 18, Death to All. So this is all the different forms of John Stewart over the years. Okay. Then we have issue 19. All the lanterns are destroyed. All the colors of the rainbow is all gone when every corps is shattered. The fall of the Corps. This is issue 19. Here we have issue number 20 as the Wrath of the First Lantern epilogue happens. Next is issue 21. Here we have Star Sapphire on there. Is that Carol? I don't know. Not sure. And then here we have issue 22. Interesting. Looks like he has a fatal wound. Then issue 23, as he's still dealing with the Star Sapphire on there. And this one is done by Van Jensen at this point. So Peter J. Tomasi is no longer on this book. Then we have World's End, as this one is dealing with Relic as well. And we jump over to issue 26. And then we have the Green Lantern Corps Annual, issue 1. So as it still is dealing with the Third Army, that's the conclusion to that. Okay. Next, Green Lantern New Guardians. That's a pretty neat cover, right? Green Lantern New Guardians issue 1. This is pretty cool too, as it has all the other characters on there. And then here is issue 2. Now I got people mowing freaking grass, so this video is a bust. Green Lantern's New Guardians issue 3. Green Lantern's New Guardians issue 4. Lord Fleas is on there with all the lanterns. That is pretty cool. I love that cover. If I had cover of the week back then, this would be in my cover, one of the covers in top 10. That's awesome. A lot of great detailing in all those characters. Cool, vibrant colors. All right, and then here is issue 5. All right, here is issue 6. You want to talk about them being destroyed. Wrath of a Living God. Like, look at Star Sapphire. If it is Carol, I don't know. She's like, oh my God. It's crazy. Then we have Green Lantern New Guardians, issue 7. Then we have Green Lantern New Guardians, issue 8. Hunting the Last of the Yellow Lanterns. Next, we have Green Lanterns, issue 9. Okay. Green Lanterns, New Guardians, The Wrath of Larfleeze. This is issue 11. Then we have Green Lantern, New Guardians, issue 12. Green Lantern, New Guardians, issue 13. Once again, Rise of the Third Army. Green Lantern, New Guardians, issue 14. Meet the newest Yellow Lantern, Kyle Rayner. I think there's one point in this series where, like, he possesses all of the rings and he becomes, like, all powerful. Like, isn't that how he becomes, like, the White Lantern or something? I don't know. Green Lantern's New Guardians, issue 15. Rise of the Third Army tie-in. So that's issue 16. And then Spectrum Overload. So I think that's what, like, happens in this book. If I remember correctly. I could be wrong. Then you have the Third Army Lantern, whoever he is, all over the Star Sapphire. And then you have issue 19 with Sinestro doing battle against Kyle Rayner. And I'm doing battle over this freaking lawnmower. Here's issue 20 with Green Lantern and the New Guardians, issue 20. That's a downfall about filming in your garage. All right, next. Green Lanterns, issue 21, New Guardians. Okay. Here is issue 22. That is kind of weird. I'm not going to lie. Intense, heavy inks there. Here is issue 24. Maybe I just didn't get 23. Yeah, see, at this point, he's that White Lantern, like I said. So, crazy stuff. And then, not a fan of this artwork here, but that's issue 1. This is the annual of Green Lantern and the New Guardians. So we have that one. Okay. I found issue 23. There it is. Haha! Yes. All right, so we had that and this. And now we go on to a different Lantern series, right? So this one is the Red Lantern. So this is issue 14. Now, when it came to the Red Lantern series, I thought this series was really well done. This was probably my favorite over the Green Lantern series or the New Guardians or the Green Lantern Corps. I love this. I love how Guy Gardner was, like, super evil, and you know, he was part of the Red Lanterns at the time. I thought the artwork was good. The cover art was good. Bleez is awesome. She's a great character. Haven't seen her in forever. You know, they had the cat, which is what Dexstar, I think his name is. So that's pretty cool. Here's issue 16. Here's issue 17. Check out this battle between a Guardian and God dang, I forgot the guy's name. The Red Lantern, Atrocitus, I think that's his name. Yes, yep, here it is, right there. Figures, right? So Wrath of the First Lantern, part 8. Here we'll jump around. We got 19. This is Wrath of the First Lantern, part 12. So these are all tie-ins. And this dude here, he was pretty cool. Here we have Red Lanterns, issue 20. And then Red Lanterns, issue 21. So again, Guy Gardner is a Red Lantern. Guy Gardner, traitor to 2 Corps. Right? Red Lantern, issue 23. I think their entity is like the Butcher. Yeah, the power of the Butcher. It says it right there. I don't know why I can't just look at that title. Anyway, Red Lanterns, issue 24. Hal Jordan snaps. Look at this cover right here. Issue 25. Look at that. That's pretty cool. He was very fitting as a Red Lantern. Issue 26. And Charles Soule wrote this series, so this was really well done. Here is issue 28. 27's missing somewhere. Red Daughter of Krypton. So at this time, this is when Supergirl actually was a Red Lantern for a little while also. So that made for an interesting story. And actually, you can see this in this next book right here, Red Daughter of Krypton. So you get to see her in the you know, she burns her suit, and then you get to see her in the Red Lantern suit, which I thought was kind of cool story when she was in there. And there's that as well. So that's issue 30. There's more of Supergirl being a Red Lantern. That's issue 31. And then here is The Revenge of Atrocitus. All right, so that is issue 32. And then here we have issue 33 of the Red Lanterns. And then issue 34 of the series. I wonder where the first like 16 of them are. I have no idea. Again, they're probably in some other random box. And then here is Red Lantern Annual, issue 1. And we're going to wrap it up for this particular video. We're right at the 20-minute mark. That's how long I want to go with these. And yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed pretty much of an entire run of Green Lantern, and to see what these books looked like back when New 52 was out. There were some good ones, there were some great ones, but then there wasn't so hot ones either. So when we go to part 3 of this DC long box, you know, we'll see what we unravel there. Maybe we'll get some Justice League, maybe some stuff like that. So we got one more part to this box, and then we'll move on to another one. So guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any content from me. And fans, you have been watching Comic Book Corner 2.0.